Okie dokie smoky. Okie dokie. Got a little bit of a early start today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday to everybody. Happy garage sale day. I had to get started a little early today because it's raining. It's raining this morning in Philly. It's not too bad, but I can't seem to find my umbrella. So we're going to let the trees do the umbrellaing task. And we'll see how it goes. It's very light. It's actually kind of nice. I'm just walking in the woods on a trail that's part of the Wissahikon trail system in Philadelphia. Good morning to everybody. Hope you had a good week. This week just seemed to fly right by, didn't it? At least for me. I always like that tree. Tree up on a hill. We've got a gloomy forest. The birds can't decide whether to come out. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it may be coming down a little harder. I don't really feel anything under the canopy. You get hit every once in a while. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Gordon. Good morning, Jonathan Rogers. Good morning, Dave. Welcome to the woods. Hi and hello to all, respectively and respectfully. These are tall guys here. Pretty nice. Yeah, I've got a little backpack on. It's a nice little waterproof rucksack type guy. I do have a rain jacket just in case it gets really bad, but if it starts to get really bad, we're gonna go probably a maximum of half an hour this morning. Toby, and welcome. We're hiking in Philadelphia woods, if you didn't hear that. But welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Hi everyone. I'm baking every day. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'll go a little bit slower. Yeah, sometimes we shall see. But yeah, I go on a walk every morning and every evening, and people tag along. Here's some animal activity going on here. What is that tree? Oh, damn, Thatch. Sorry, I missed it. There's a lot of different varieties out here. There's a lot of maples. There's some sequoia. Some oaks. Yeah, there's a lot of tree variety in this part of Pennsylvania, because the covered in random trees from different parts of the world. No camping bag. I have plenty of hiking gear, but this is just I just have a day hike. I have a day pack on. Kind of my everyday EDC day pack. I'm probably going to take a sit down at some point and chat with people. And just good morning, by the way. Didn't mean to introduce myself, but got a little rucksack type bag on. So I got a roll top. It's all waterproof lined. You know, all the pockets are waterproof. Oh, are you into hiking, Gordon? I assume, because I'm definitely gonna be doing some longer content like that whenever I do get the means to do so. My morning and evening walks are just what I'm doing in the meantime. And sometimes we walk around the city and stuff. Philly's a nice city to look at. We had a lot of fun a couple days ago. What's cooking, Ahmad? I like that name. Hey, welcome, guys. Yeah, and if you guys don't mind hitting the like, just even if you're just passing through, helps other people kind of wander in. We've only got about probably another 20-25 minutes, weather permitting. I don't think it's going to be a heavy rain though. Balasantosi. No, it is not. It is not pre-recorded. Just walking through the woods in the morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. I know it's different times in different parts of the world, but it's Saturday for everybody. And that's what counts. I don't think I've taken this path of the trail on stream yet. Maybe I have, but I haven't tried it. I don't think I've been here since my new settings have changed. A little bit higher def video, so we'll probably be okay. Just pardon me if it lags a little bit. This guy, I remember when this guy fell about 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Hey Roxy, hello, good morning. Pero Santos, not normal. Well, what is normal? What even is normal? Is there really any such thing? There's a good Tom Segura bit about that. He's like, yeah, there is. See how I'm talking to you right now and my dick's in my pants? That's normal. It's good stuff. You guys got any favorite comedians? I like Tom Segura. I like Brian Regan. I'm a fan of Bill Hicks, Carlin. Obviously all the greats, Chappelle and everybody. Like those guys. Bill Burr with the win, of course. Yeah. I listened to him for a long time. I haven't checked in on him much lately. But yeah, I have enough of his content in my brain to last a lifetime. So I think I've heard all the important things he needs to say. But yeah, welcome everybody if you just got here. We're just walking through the Wissahikon woods in Philadelphia. It is not quite 7 o'clock in the morning yet. It started a little early. We're just listening to the rain and the birds. And it's nice. It's not too hot yet. It's not too humid yet. I think the rain's kind of knocking the humidity out of the air a little bit. Have you ever dumped a body? Will Smith, I could ask you the same thing. Have I ever dumped a body? No, but I would have. I would have if I had the option. My cute baby doggy passed away, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. And she was 18 years old. She was great. But I would have loved to bury her actually out here because it was a daily. This is really cool, guys. Look, this is some of the stone architecture that you see out here. But I would have loved to bury her out here. But it was during COVID, and there was just a bunch of nonsense going on everywhere. So I didn't. I don't know. Everything was just a rush back then. So I didn't do it. Ended up getting her ashes. Her name was Bella. I have Israeli friends. I don't really have an opinion on the country of Israel. I've never visited there. I try to keep my friends and acquaintances separate from, the government of Israel. And I appreciate when others do the same about America, because we're not all the same as our government. Hey, good morning, GPO. Where am I? Hey, Shallow, what's up? Hey, Alyssa. Shallow, we're in Philadelphia. Everybody, we're in Philadelphia. We're on the Wissahikon Woods trail system. and it's just part of a much larger trail system. There's literally unlimited trails in my area, similar to this. Some are cooler, some are up on mountains. You can check my channel to see some of the variety. I like your government and your people. Well, thank you. I'm not super political. I'm not super publicly political. I keep up in the background, but I don't know. Like I never have an opportunity to really talk about politics in my daily life. It's just safer for me to avoid it. Just clients and associates, you know, just doesn't even cross my mind at this point. Governments are made from the people in that country. Lissa, that is not really true. Not really by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know where you're getting that, but there's a separate elite political class, and then there are the people. Name a country, that's how it is. So, yeah, I press X to doubt that statement. Sorry. They're not made up by the people. They're made up by the elite ruling class. And I'm not getting all conspiratorial on you. That's just how it's always been, as long as anybody in this chat's been alive. So, sorry. What if we crashed all the aliens from a long time ago? They crashed on... Wait, what if we're all aliens that crashed a long time ago? Yeah. That's certainly one theory. That's certainly one theory, and you can buy my book and read about it. It's $12.99 on Amazon. It's called Where We Really Came From. Hey, Alfred, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the woods, y'all. Yeah, and listen, I'm really not trying to push like fuck the elites, fuck the blah blah blah. I mean, yeah. But I just kind of cringe at that statement, like, because I used to believe that kind of thing. I used to be like, yeah, I think every little kid's like, I could be president one day. It's like, no, you can't. There's a pool of about 25,000 people at any given time that are in the hat to be pulled out, you know, and placed and exalted and placed in the seats of power, you know. DPL trying to get all of us to join Scientology. Hey, you know, you guys, let's take a minute to talk about Scientology. Scientology kind of gets a bad rap. Do you like Tom Cruise? He's a good guy. You like Tom Cruise? Hey, he's the fucking Jesus King of Scientology. Don't listen to any of that propaganda that you've heard about how we enslave our members and keep them away from society and keep them stupid and dependent on us. Tom Cruise, guys. Tom Cruise. You like Top Gun, right? Praise Xenu. Amen. You know that every single politician, especially in the high ranks, must have a serious degree, right? A serious degree, fine. I mean, every single doctor has a serious degree. Most doctors can't fix their own car, you know. It's not about having a degree. It's just, degrees are specific areas of knowledge, you know. There are fucking people with serious degrees that are Scientologists, so it's money. It's money and access and networking, and before you're even on the list. If it had anything to do with competence, you know, the brightest minds in the world run out of college and straight down the drain every single day of every single year. If it had anything to do with good ideas and college, you know, and being well educated, there's unlimited untapped potential in every country to be the greatest leader humanity's ever seen. And they're in finance, and they're writing they're writing apps, and they're whatever, you know, and they're moving, and they're leaving their countries and living on the side of the beach because they know everything's going to collapse. You know, they're living in a beach house in Costa Rica. Yeah, every politician ever has a serious degree. That's their entire life's pipeline, you know. It's like, you're a politician, so what, you went to Harvard or Yale, or which one? Yeah. Which one did you get into because of your family name? You're making me too negative. You're making me be too negative. I'm not trying to be this negative. I'm just trying to say they're not. They don't pluck the leaders from amongst the people. They're chosen out of a pool of an elevated class of people. That's pretty cool. Hey, Fune, good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you. I think I heard you were talking to talking to someone this morning. Someone who may not be named. Alyssa, this is YouTube chill. It's not that deep. Oh no, yeah. Hey, I will say, yeah, maybe we can move it on from that. But I don't think we've gotten anything too serious going on so far. I don't mind the opportunity to rant a little bit here and there. But we're definitely not going to solve global politics in my YouTube channel. Or in any comment section that you're going to be in today. Is that Rock Creek? Wait, is that Rock Creek Park Trail? Sizzle Moon Song. Rock Creek Park Trail. No, I don't think so. No, this is a Cresham Valley Trail in Philadelphia. And welcome everybody. If you guys want to hit the like, it'll help more people get in here. I take it back. We probably have another 25 minutes left because of the route that I decided to take. So we're up in a higher elevation now. You can kind of see. There's this one main road that cuts alongside of this trail. No produce slinger today. Not today. Although I could, I was thinking about checking out the farmer's market nearby. There's a little town, little area called Chestnut Hill, and they have a big farmer's market every Saturday. And the Amish people come down out of the mountain and set up little. They don't live in the mountain. They come in from the grassy plains, and they all get on their little non-powered scooters, and they drag all of their produce into our neighborhood, and they sell. And they're wearing petticoats and bonnets, and it's just lovely. Hey, Newfie, yeah, this is Philadelphia. Philadelphia, northeast. It's a little part of town called Mount Airy. Oh, look at that, guys! Look! Oh my God! Okay, we got it here. So you can see. Can't see it yet. Where is he? What the hell? There he is. Okay. We got him there, and then we got his friend right over here. And they're both staring at me. They're both male. Or maybe that's a doe, actually. A female deer. Yeah, this is a relatively flat area. Hey, your girlfriend ran away, man. Go get her. So this is just a regular white-tailed deer. Sorry, I don't have great definition on camera over YouTube. He's a good looking. He's like a teenager, Look at that guy. It's alright, buddy. Meh. 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 That's kind of vaguely how they make noise. I'm not just being stupid. YouTube it. Meh. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, that one was stupid. Look at that. He's like a deer in the headlights. Who's gonna break first, buddy? You or me? Where are you going? Oh, there she is. What's up, beautiful? She did come back. She probably heard my my dear kid in distress call. Meh, 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 meh. Maybe they're a little different. Look at that. Look at that guy. I mean you no harm. She looks very elegant there. You got to keep her, buddy. You got to keep her. Congratulations. All right, let's move it along here a little bit and back it up. See what we got. Forgot to hit those buttons. All right, buddy. You guys, this is a Mexican standoff we got here. They're running. This is nice. Looks like he's like looping back on me. They're very good at hiding. They're very good at staying like just out of view. You can barely see her. There she is. Yeah. All right, get. You hear? Get. Well, that was nice. Nice little break. What did I miss? What did I miss? Nothing much. Yeah, Avery, what do your whitetail look like? I think that's the only kind of deer that we have, to my knowledge, anywhere near this area. Am I still zoomed in? Just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let's get back on. Bye, dear. Have a good day, dear. Those deer are covered in ticks. Unfortunately. Just by the nature of being out here. What do they call that? Have you ever? It's called like a ghost deer, or like a white. What is it called? It's a deer that is so emaciated and tick covered that it's like lost all of its color and all of its fur. And they're apparently like the source of certain legends and like skinwalkers and stuff. Not the source, but I mean they're attributed to one of the sightings people have. Like a lot of people, from what I know of listening to stories about skinwalkers, one of the forms that it takes is like very strange deers that are acting very strangely, and like sometimes that includes like walking on their back legs and stuff. But yeah, they think it's I think it's called a ghost deer or something. I don't know. Worth looking into. But they're absolutely haunting. You can see some pictures of them. They're like on death's door, you know, barely alive, delirious, just wandering through the woods. They've got all kinds of parasites because of all the ticks. And they have like ticks instead of hair. It's really gross. It's almost like scales. Hey, Roopers Unlimited, what's up? Welcome. Thunder, come on, buddy. Come on, man. You can do better than that. You can do better than that. Please, the British public are thick. Where was our American brothers? The British public are in the thick. Where are our American brothers? I don't know, man. How are we supposed to help? How are we supposed to help? I'll do it. Where can I send my gold doubloons? Coming up on some blackberries, I think. This is really nice. I've always liked this little back of the trail, especially right now. The rain has officially stopped, so we're good. The Muslims will come to this park and make refuge and settle peacefully. Okay. I don't think so. There's been a couple of homeless people that have been living out here, but I don't think that the Muslims are going to settle out here. Do Muslims like blackberries? 'Cause that's about all you got out here. Looks fine out of my window. Well, you would say that. You would say that as a white male. Your opinion doesn't matter. Hey guys, I didn't actually get any breakfast this morning, so oh wow, this fucking trail. This is a little trail that I like to take. Sometimes you can't even tell it's a trail right now, but I think I need to come out here with my electric hedge trimmers and get some work done. They're slacking and lacking. Hey Soulful, what's up? Good morning, man. We're walking in the Philadelphia woods. Got a good little crowd going. We're about 20, we're almost 30 minutes in. Started with a little rain this morning. I do a hike every morning and every evening, and I bring you guys along. I'm gonna be growing the channel a little bit as soon as I get some more technology. I'm waiting on some stronger internet to tack onto my streaming setup. I'd love to hang out at my favorite bench here. This is where I like to hang out and eat and talk usually, but a not insignificant yellow jacket nest has taken over the inside of one of the legs of the bench. So I need my weed whacker, and I also need a can of Raid so I can take back my woods. This is cool. People mountain bike down this and up this. Come on, camera. What are you doing to me? There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty quiet Saturday. I can hear. I mean, it's kind of early still. It's probably just past 7. Got the road next to me, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe I will go check out the farmer's market. It's pretty close by. Hello, Redding, Connecticut is the home of Jet Clampett, where they filmed Andy Griffith. It looks pretty nice. Keep up the good work. Hey, David, thanks. That's interesting. I definitely have memories of Andy Griffith's show. Oh, it's in Connecticut. Okay. But yeah. I mean, it was like, slumped in front of the TV, the CRT television, watching like reruns on AMC Classic or something. That was my memories of the Andy Griffith show. But good wholesome show. Good wholesome television. Do I have a weapon? Sammy Gregory, that is a great question. Other than my knife, not at the moment, but it has occurred to me. And no, I don't own a gun right now. I don't own a gun. It's going to be in my future, but I just, for various reasons, I don't want to have one around my house right now. But I could probably keep one privately, and just not make any mention of it ever. But if I'm going to be doing any kind of public special event like protest streaming or anything like that, which it seems like I probably need to, because people loved walking around the city, and then the protest footage actually turned out really nice. And it was my biggest video by far, by a mile, as far as view count goes. But anyway, you know how those places can get. So I want to be carrying at least some nice mace, and I'd be happy to hear recommendations from people. I've used a brand called Guardian Angel before, and they make a bunch of special types of mace. They were pretty cool, like projectile mace and stuff. Like not like, obviously projectile, but it like fires with a 22 cartridge, And like it's like a gel that wraps around your head like fucking Spider-Man, that kind of shit. I can climb a tree. Not really any good candidates around here. Wait for the the second Thursday of every month is the tree climbing stream. You know, don't miss it. Sub for that, you know. Second Thursday of every month. So you just missed it, sorry. You have to wait about a month. Do you believe me? Are you implying that I'm not telling the truth about that? There you go. This area used to be just a big washed out mess. And now it's a big washed out mess with a rotting bridge. One of these days I'm going to fall through one of these planks because they didn't really do a great job. They didn't use great materials attaching them together. No, I do like climbing. I like climbing for sure. Now that I'm a little bit more in shape than I used to be, so I'd like to look into doing some rock climbing again. Just see what I need to get my basic setup going. Just a harness, a couple 100 feet of rope, a few gadgets. This is the Cresham Creek. It's pretty small at this point. There's a really cool spot over there. Buffered pusher oak stick. All right. Buffard. I'll take your word for it, Sammy. Welcome. You know, yeah, we can't. We're not getting over there right now. It's too hazardous. It's too hazardous. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I try not to repeat this one too often, but it was raining this morning, so I had to just get out. I had to just get out in the woods ASAP. So this one's fairly close to where I live. And if you guys, if you forgot, hit the like. And if you want to see more of my hikes, I do one every morning and one every evening. Usually around 7 and 7. A little earlier this morning. Yeah, I know, right? It's barely. I don't know if that's what you meant, but what I meant to say is that this is a part of the Cresham Valley Creek. It's not like that big, but it gets wider in certain areas. If you go past this little bridge here, you can take a little look at this bridge. It's probably an original structure that was. We'll go down in here. Doesn't look too oppressive down here. There's a nice little bank to walk on. And the big reveal. And there's two homeless guys having sex under there, sorry. Just don't go under the boardwalk. Looks like there's new pointing on these rocks, but I believe this is an original, 100-year-old structure or more. Pretty nice. That's a nice area here. Weed garden, yeah. I mean, they wouldn't have to hide it or anything. Here's all these rocks. There's so many rocks out here. Everything around here is built out of rocks. The whole city is built out of rocks. Because there's so many. That's where they just piled some over there for a retaining wall. Did you guys see that shot? Coming in the canoe, coming around the corner. I see a snake. Oh, hey, morning, Olivia. Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, did you really see a snake? I don't think you really saw a snake. How are you doing this morning, Olivia? Welcome back. We're pretty close to the end. I got a little bit of a early start this morning because it was raining. But good to see you again. Do I have a dog? Don't ask about her. Don't ask about my dog. No, I don't have one right now. I'd like to start thinking about that again. I had a little lab terrier mix, little black lab terrier mix named Bella, and I had her for She was 18. I had her for like 14 years. And she was the best. She was a tiny little rocket, you know. Super, like one of those really like sturdy. It was like super sturdy little dogs. She would have lived for probably another 20 years. But she was getting so old, and she was clearly suffering. She had some dementia going on. She would just wander up and down the hallway, like all hours of the day and night. And it was rough to see her like that. She used to be like 45 miles an hour, you know. I could toss like a frisbee, like a disc golf frisbee, 300 yards, and she would beat it there, you know. She would beat it to where it was going to land before it landed, like huge distance away. She really helped me practice my disc golf. That might be fun. Go do some disc golf. Made in 1800s, the bridge is. Okay, so I was a bit off. I was a bit off on my timing. Yeah. I'm a little ignorant of that stuff. I just kind of have a vague idea of certain things in this area. More buildings than anything. 3, 2, 1. What are we counting down? Someone's counting down. What are we counting down to? I know, that's what I was saying. Doomy. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that your name is Doomy. Yeah, they are literally all over the city. These rocks are all over the city. Everywhere. The only place you see like green clear grasses where it's like been cleared and replanted. There's so many rocks in Philly, and it shows. Like everything you see, what we were just looking at, like all the bridges. There's right over there. There's like just a random structure. There's a house over here. That's a very old historical house. You can kind of barely make it out. We'll go out there in a minute. But yeah, everything's made out of rocks here. Everything. What did you say? What did you say? He is coming. He is coming. Who's coming? Washington. He's talking about Washington. Washington. 8'7" made of radiation. Opponents beware. Opponents beware. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. That's a good one. You guys got to look that up. Once I saw him hold an opponent's hand in a vat of acid at a party. If you guys check out Brad Neely, check out Brad Neely, Professor Brothers. There's a couple of funny historical songs that they do. Oh, actually, I could go right over here. Farmers market's over here. You need to leave for set 1, said I. Said I. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Whoever it is can bring it. I've got my Milwaukee Fastback, okay, with a fresh blade in it. I'm ready. I think personally, if you have a box cutting knife with a fresh razor blade, I think that's pretty intimidating. Granted that the other person knows what it is that you're holding, because like, I don't know about you, but I have like an extra special fear of razor blade type knives, you know, because you know they're sharp, you know. You can usually see that glint. It's kind of nice. If I actually have any water here, I can get a little bit farther from the road. You can usually see that kind of gleaming blade, and you just know that it's razor sharp. Oh, tsunami's coming. Well, I'm surrounded by a tsunami is not coming. What are you talking about? Unless you're talking about like, come on, buddy. It's a little better. Still a little loud over here. I just wanted to take a brief sit down. Wasn't a very intense hike or anything. But welcome, guys. Welcome. If you're just getting here, we're walking through Philadelphia. A place called Mount Airy. We just got out of the woods. Is this Glenside? No. What's Glenside? Glenside, is that California? Or no, that's Glendale. No, I don't know if Glenside is just like a generic word for the ritzy area, but if it is, then yes, you're correct. This is Glenside. This is next to a small town called Chestnut Hill, and they're very slow and very slow, affluent people around here. They don't have a lot going on any given day. They have like boutiques and stuff, boutiques and ice cream parlors, and like one historical hardware store that rarely has exactly what you're looking for, but it's fine. Why is I going to a bunker? I'm not. I'm literally out as far out in public in the middle of the open as you could possibly be. I actually feel very exposed. I'm very exposed right now. This is a nice pergola. It's a nice little area. It's a little too exposed to the road to be like an enjoyable, relaxing place. They did a good job on it, but not a great setting next to the streets. I'm filming my OnlyFans. Yep. You guys are gonna have to. If you want this shirt to keep going up, you know where to subscribe. Where's my OnlyFans button? Here's my snowman fans. Snowly-fans. No, I'm not that desperate yet. I have a regular job. I have a. You're subscribed to the regular YouTube channel, right? Not to my OnlyFans. How much am I charging you a month? Well, if I ever, okay, I'm not anywhere near the level of subscribers yet, or I don't feel like I've earned it, so I'm not gonna be that guy. But if I ever did do a membership on my channel, it would be no more than like $2, Like, but that could be. I will do the 10-minute video call, so I will do that, but not. Maybe not video. Maybe I'll just do like a regular phone call. So maybe we could just call and I could just talk to you. We'll just chat. You can tell me about your day. I can tell you to like keep it up, bro. You're doing good. Don't let the world crush you. I can tell you all that stuff. Hey, Wissahikon, nice. Welcome back. It's a pretty cool picture. Looks like one of those Crocodile Dundee hats. And of course, I'm loving the Batman. I'm a big Batman fan. I got nothing. I don't have snacks. I don't have water. I'm in a very desperate situation right now. Surrounded by a nice, bougie town. There's something wrong with your statement there. Okay, man. I mean, if you had carnal relations with somebody that has AIDS, there's not a guarantee that you have it, and you couldn't have gotten your test results back yet. Now, you could have gotten your test results back. That could be what you mean. But like, you don't know that for sure. So keep your head up, keep your chin up. Stop banging the AIDS people. You might get lucky. Yeah, I heard they just like cured AIDS with CRISPR. Maybe. I was filming OnlyFans today. We were running a train, and then I told someone I get told someone had AIDS. Happens to the best of us, man. Happens to the best of us. You know what they say? When life gives you lemons, sometimes you get AIDS. Yeah. My grandmother used to say that, actually. And hey, welcome everybody, welcome. We're hanging out, we're in Philadelphia. We're right next to this little nice spot called Chestnut Hill. Kind of a ritzy area. We just got out of the woods. I do 2 woods hikes a day. One in the morning, one in the evening. Sorry. I'm still thinking about that AIDS conversation. Hey, what's up, Steak and Cheese? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. It looks like they're setting up over there for the farmers market. I might be able to get some interesting produce. It's just right over there. That's the one I was talking about. So they seem pretty active. It's not raining, so they drove their damn trucks probably 2 hours to get here. So they're not letting a little wetness get them down. Sammy Gregory, no, not right now. Not at the moment. I haven't felt the need to start it up again. I'm no stranger. I've had plenty of life where I've been a heavy smoker. But yeah, it's just I quit drinking a while ago. It's been about 2 years now, and ever since then, I kind of quit weed at the same time. I still got I've got a drawer full of gummies and lozenges that are pretty strong shit that I got when I was hanging out in Maine. You saw my wife with another man. Well, then there's only one solution. I need to exact a blood toll from that man's family, and my wife will be stoned. And if she survives the stoning, she will give me 4 sheep, and that is how it is done. That is the way. And if she doesn't survive the stoning, then she gives me 10 sheep and her sister. Take her out or take them out. There you go. No. Don't take anybody out. Have you guys heard the Daniel Tosh joke? It's pretty funny. He's talking about how he's a really good boyfriend, and whenever he gets in a relationship, he's super pissed because it's always 3 years of his life down the drain because he'll never fucking end the relationship. He's like, the one thing I dream of every day is I get home a little bit early from work, and I walk in the front door, and my wife is just on her knees with some guy just He's like, sweet, I'm out, I'm free. I don't even feel bad. I'm not even sad. I just for some reason I just feel 100 pounds lighter. Casual conversation from the 300s AD. Yeah, it's funny. Full disclaimer, do not stone your wife. That's my official position on it, in case anyone's curious. Now, some of you probably are getting your wife stoned. That's completely different. You have a great time with that. Just, moderation. No good. Do that for prison life. I don't really know what that means, but I'm simplistic. Man. We're not killing any wives here. We're not doing any of that this morning. We're gonna go to a nice farmer's market. We're gonna meet a nice Amish girl. And she's gonna see me on my cell phone, and she's gonna be like, "What is that? What is that witchcraft?" Because they don't know what cell phones are. I'm just kidding. They are aware what cell phones are. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. Maybe I will walk over to the farmers market just to see him set up, and then I'll end the stream over there. I gotta get about 1,700 pounds of laundry done today. What, Ernest? Like Ernest fucking saves the day. Old movies. Maybe it's the blue shirt and the hat, yeah, and the glasses, and everything else. Absolutely everything else about me. Maybe. Come to think of it, yeah, it's possible. Are you talking about those old Ernest movies, or The Distinguished Gentleman from The Importance of Being Earnest, the book and later movie? Yeah, it's the outfit, yeah. All good. That's pretty funny. I like that. I made my morning. No, those movies are cool. He's a kind soul. He's a good person, right? And plus, you know, dudes like that always end up with like a supermodel by the end of their movie, right? So, for some reason. The hillbilly loser with the heart of gold. If I post a video link on your comment section, I can check it out. Yeah, I can check it out. Absolutely. I don't think it's going to come through. It's not going to come through on this chat. There's no clickable link, so I would more recommend like going to the comments in any of my other videos, any of my other posted videos, and I'll see it. I don't have too much activity going on where I can't keep up with something like that. Go eat. Can't wait for it. Oh yeah, Yami. Yeah, that is a great point. Like, I started this during the summer. This is really nice. Sorry, hold on, guys. I started this during the summer, and it's just been hot, sweaty hikes all the time. But like, it just occurred to me the other day, like, I get to do this all fucking winter too, and I get to get all my gear on, fucking suit up, and just crunch through the snow and talk to you guys too. So I can't wait for that, honestly. I'm a way bigger fan of winter than I am of summer, but this summer wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed myself. You started in summer and I just finished now. Yeah. I have my ways. Yes. Get the video to me in one of your clever ways. But are you a creator? Are you you make content, man? You make videos? Is that what you were implying? Oh yeah, of course. Steak and cheese coming in with the ultimate good point. No fucking bugs. And plus, a blood trail just looks so much better against white snow. Don't you guys agree? Don't you agree? It's one of my few joys in life. Just kidding. But the only reason that I said that is because I was hiking out in the snow. I was like shit-faced on a Saturday, hiking down one of the trails, and I came across like this deer. It was just a deer leg. It was a deer leg, and there was like a fucking trail of blood. I have the pictures somewhere. I'll find them. I'll post them. But it was just this like horror show, this carnage scene, and there was a clear trail of like deer body and blood that had been dragged like up a hill, over the side of a hill. And I got there at the same time that this girl got there, and we were both just sitting there staring at it for a second. And yes, that's the story. That's the whole story. I've just subscribed to your channel, and thanks. Hey Sammy, thanks so much, man. I don't know if you have to go or not, but thank you for stopping by. Hey Chicago, we're in Philadelphia right now. We're supposed to be in the woods, but I just wandered out of the woods and we're talking. There's a little farmer's market setting up over here I was going to check out. But Northeast Philly. And we're having fun. It's easier hunting deer in the snow if you don't get a clean shot. Yeah, for sure. And that's it's probably a normal thing that I just wasn't really thinking about. I haven't done any hunting yet. It's a bucket list thing, you know, or maybe not bucket list, like survival skill that everybody needs, especially possibly coming up into the future soon. I'm gonna go across to this little park thing. And also I'm gonna check out some garage sales today, because garage sales, they had kind of a late start this season, but they're picking up again. Oh, there's a guy sleeping on the bench. Okay. I don't blame him. It's a nice area. All these little flowers that came down. I wonder what kind of tree this is. It smells very strong. It smells almost like cilantro. I think that's probably just the farmer's market though. So I'm going to take a little walk. You know, let's see how far we can take it. I'm going to take a walk anyway. Garage sales, yeah, they're my favorite. Garage sales and thrift stores are two of my biggest pleasures. What'd you get? Okay, garage sales are fun. I found a vase once. I sold it for $3K. Got it for $10. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, for sure, for sure. If you know, it's one case where it pays to actually know about like obscure knowledge about stuff. Like the vase is one example, but even knowing about expensive brands, you know, even modern brands. There's so many people that don't know like what's expensive kitchenware or what's expensive golf clubs, or you know, all that stuff. If you just kind of keep it on the back burner and inform yourself about what the most expensive brands are. I found, I don't know if you guys know the brand Berkey. Berkey, they make like water filters, usually like tabletop gravity water filters. There's this Berkey, stainless steel Berkey water filter sitting on the ground at a thrift store, and it was like all taped up with like masking tape and taped together so it didn't fall apart. And I knew immediately, I was like, dude, this is a fucking Berkey. Like, what the hell? It was $7. It was $7. And I took it home and I cleaned it up a little bit. And that model, the stainless steel model, is like $600. And they're still selling all day, even used, you know, because it doesn't matter if they're used. You replace the filters anyway, you know. And they're stainless. Their whole deal is that they're cleanable all the time, you know. So yeah, a little rubbing alcohol for the tape, little spit shine, post it back up, you know, boom. Hey Olivia, hey, thank you, good morning, have a great Saturday, thanks for coming by, I appreciate you, always. And maybe I'll see you later. Sandy's Pack, what a lovely neighborhood. Yeah, this is a nice place. Did I miss anything else? Pokemon cards or games at garage sales? Yes, every once in a while. I think they've really been snapped up. There's been like yet another wave of intense Pokemon fandom that I think just kind of sparked up again. So that kind of stuff goes quick. Everybody knows what to look for now. Oh, dude, there's a fucking fox. There's an actual fox over there. It looks like a very young one. It's not a cat. It's a fox. Look at that guy. Yeah, we have foxes around here, but they're really rare to actually see one, especially during the day. You see him at night. He's probably injured or lost or something. Yeah, he's walking away. He sees me. They're smart. And they're definitely intelligent. I mean, intelligent and smart. Intelligent and smart. The whole package. I meant they're like crafty. They're very secretive. Looks like somehow Christchurch, New Zealand. Well, it's probably all the stonework. There's a lot of old stonework around this part of Philadelphia. Like this is probably original. They may have had it repointed, but a bunch of this stuff here. I mean, they certainly had it repointed, but yeah, this is a neighborhood to that you'll never afford. You know, there's probably a waiting list a mile long for anybody ready to throw down like $2 million on a house around here. Hungry. Yeah, I could eat for sure. Yeah, maybe I could find a little cafe. I'll head back into town. I'm one street over from town. It's just that way. But what do you guys? Did anybody have any good breakfast this morning? Any good little spots around town that you've gone to? Get some quick grub, some quick expensive grub that you shouldn't eat every day because it's too expensive. What time is it? That's a good point. We're sitting at 7:40 on my end. Oh, and it's Big Trash Week too. Big trash. Yeah, it's time for breakfast. That's what time it is. That's for sure. It looks like a nice dresser, but it also looks like it's kind of mass produced. It's got cheap panels and stuff on it. Nice. Welcome to Mudslingers Big Trash Extravaganza. We got baby toys. People are like, is that guy filming our garbage? Honey, there's a man outside filming our trash. You're cooler than the Bigfoot researchers. Thank you. That is actually my bare minimum goal in life, is to just at least be cooler than the Bigfoot researchers. It's always been a goal of mine. And clearly I have made it. So you don't know how much that comment means to me. Cucumber. Very cool name. Combining a vegetable and an animal. I can picture a cucumber right now. But you should really get AI to make you an avatar of a cucumber. That's pretty small beans these days. You could have 20 versions of a cucumber banged out in like 10 seconds. And they're all better than you could ever purchase. Bigfoot is real. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. If all those liars weren't always lying so much, I might have a little more credibility for it. I started listening to Mr. Ballin a couple years ago. I don't know if you guys know his channel. I like it. I like his stories. I like to put them on in the background while I'm driving. But all the missing 411 stuff, he covers most of that. And a lot of, there's a lot of Bigfoot sightings that he talks about. And it just seems like every single time there's a story, it's always like, and then everyone found out that they were just big liars. The end. Thanks for stopping by. But I mean, yeah, some of the sounds are interesting. I know. It's like an ARG at this point. Bigfoot. New Bigfoot shorts. Those must be some big pants. Ba-doonch. On who? Who are you referring to? Whose channel? It's nice to have AI. Yeah. AI is Bigfoot. Dun dun dun. I knew it. I knew there was just one Bigfoot making all this art and video for everybody. Nobody believed me. And I always said, it's just Bigfoot in there. He's making all the pictures. And they told me, sir, what would you like to order? This is a Wendy's. Don't forget the video. I know. Well, he's really good. He's getting really good with. What do you think Bigfoot uses, Mac or PC? He has all the time in the world. That kind of reminds me of that Black Mirror episode recently. I finally got around to watching it. Did you guys watch that this season, the latest season? The continuation of that Space Voyage video game, the virtual reality game. I like how they finished that off. That was pretty good. But it reminds me of what you said. It's like the programmer put himself into the virtual world so he can just code all day. And he's actually coding the game in real time. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good concept. It's on the newest video. Okay, cool. I'll definitely find it. I can see it all. I can see it all come through on my creator, my studio page. I see all my new comments on there. So yeah, I'm sure I'll see it. But did you answer me, Implistic? Do you make videos? Do you have a channel, or are you just posting someone else's stuff? And yeah, welcome guys if you're just joining us. We're just walking down the street in this quiet little part of town called Chestnut Hill. And yeah, I usually do a morning and an evening hiking through the woods stream, but we're just walking and chatting. It's a slow Saturday. It's a nice little neighborhood. I'm gonna try to find somewhere to grab a coffee. There's a Starbucks at the very top of the hill. But I don't feel like going that far because I gotta walk all the way back if I do. And I'm also searching for Bigfoot as well. That's correct. I work with Drewski. We co-own Could Have Been Records. Well, I'm sure Drewski is a very important and impressive name to drop. I apologize that I don't know who that is. Is that Massachusetts or Philly? Hey, Fun Train, what's up? We're in Philly. We're in Philly. And I guess, how'd you guess that? Oh, was it that? No, I mean, was it like the architecture or just the general look? I own 1%. He owns 99%. Yeah. Jiski, it wasn't, yeah. I just heard that news blip about the guy who got busted on like a stadium sports cam, cheating on his wife, that CEO. I mean, how could you not hear about it? I don't know anything about that shit. And it was all over my front page. Nice, sleepy little neighborhood. Talking about the 1%, that's where we are right now. Sister played softball in Villanova. Oh, cool, nice. Yeah, I have a sister that plays softball too. She doesn't play now, but it was one of her several sports she picked up. Any names I would have known from Could Have Been Records, man? I'm not huge into the record industry, but any names that might kind of spark a memory for me? As far as talent, if that's what that company, I'm assuming it's a record company, a record label. Ba 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 ba. That's my next single. Could Have Been Records is fake. Oh well, I mean, I will withhold my judgment until the man speaks. That would be funny though. Cucumber cheating on his wife. What's next for the guy? Divorce? I guess. I don't know. I mean, what was on my front page this morning was like a statement that he made to public, and he was it was a little bit passive aggressive, just a little bit. And it's like, it's unfortunate that this very private mistake has just become as public as it possibly could have been, and I'm very sorry and blah blah blah, and I'm taking time to, figure out the secrets of whether or not cheating on your wife is okay or not, and I definitely didn't know that already, so I have to reflect on it and figure it out. So everybody leave me alone. And also, by the way, I just want everybody to take time to reflect on the fact that people's private lives, when they become public, is very destructive and damaging, and we should all take this moment to think about maybe keeping people's personal business out of the public eye. That's like front page of Facebook, How'd that work out for you, buddy? How'd that statement work out for you? Somebody who has no idea what fucking company you work for or who you are is reading your apology letter about keeping private lives private. How'd that work out, buddy? Yeah. It's like a grocery store. I'm not going in there right now. I don't need to go back here. It's just fucking parking lot. I actually don't even know what caused me to go left. Maybe it was God. I like how you say that, and I'm just murdering people in GTA. Yeah. GTA. Are you playing online? I got a confession for you guys. I've never played GTA 5. Never. I could have. I have the technology. I just haven't. so I have no idea what it's like. All I see are video clips. Hey, welcome people, welcome. We're walking through a little town called Chestnut Hill in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're normally doing a walk through the woods, but right now we're just doing a small town walk. We exited the woods. I do a woods walk every morning and every evening. Now we're out of the woods and into the world, and we're talking about things. Talking about things. Oh, hey, what's up, boxers or briefs, man? Today, briefs. I mean, they're kind of boxer briefs. They're like briefs that are shaped like boxers, but, you know, who's counting anymore? Nice. Bunch of broken glass all over the ground. Lovely. Where the hell, where am I going? I wonder if this place is open. I have a bad feeling that I'm not gonna make it to a cafe or something. And I really just don't want to. I don't want to stream inside a cafe. I was hoping to find something with maybe some outdoor seating. That'd be nice. But it's also 8 o'clock, so anywhere that's open would be a coffee and breakfast place, I guess. The American cities are like the back rooms. That's a good take on that. I like that. How so? I don't know, man. I've seen some footage from some other countries, some European countries, and it looks like no one's been in the streets for like 6 years. It's like I'm waking up in a nightmare or something. Where is everybody? And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that vehicles were banned in a lot of places that I've been seeing, like certain vehicles, like gas and stuff. That's actually what somebody was telling me. Like ever since they banned gas vehicles, it's like a Walking Dead streets. I'm sure the pandemic didn't help certain areas either. All right, we're getting close to something here. I will go thus far and no further. I'll go up to that next couple of street lights. Why are you wearing an uncle hat? You talking to me? You talking to me? Is this an uncle hat? All right, we need an uncle hat. Uncle? What makes it an uncle hat? I need all the information right now. Everybody say hi to my bank. That's where all my money goes to die. They told me a lie. You don't even know where I'm talking about. I don't even know where I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? It was Budapest. It was Budapest. That's right. I do remember. I mean, I wasn't like Walking Dead, but it was very empty on a very middle of the weekday kind of day. Got big trucks and leaf blowers right now. Sorry about that. I think I've got some coffee shops coming up. So we'll check it out. I think. One thing I might be able to do is break off of my gimbal, and I think I'd be a little more incognito if I walked inside somewhere. So I'm not carrying a fucking selfie stick stabilizer. I might actually do that though. I might do that. Oh, is this it? Is this the place? The whiskey? Yeah. Cool. This is perfect. All right. It's a place that serves whiskey and coffee. They do whiskey in the evenings, coffee in the morning. So it's like a coffee shop with a bar inside. It's kind of cool. Oh boy. I'm gonna lose you guys here. I need to get you guys to a power source ASAP. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna sit down and plug you in for a little bit, and then yeah, because my screen's dark. I can't even see the screen. I can sit on the street. I'm not that embarrassed. I'm just a little bit embarrassed. I have a healthy amount of embarrassment. How about that? All right, 3, 2, 1, clear. Beep. All right, you guys are on life support again. Yeah. God damn, is the garbage now? Is the garbage row? What are you referring to, Jay? What's up? I get the joke now. Uncle hat and a hat an older man who's not cool would wear. Well, I thought it was because I'm an uncle, which I am. And as you all know, uncles are cool. Whose uncle is it? Who doesn't have a cool uncle? I resent that. Tell you what, y'all. Give me just a minute here. I'm gonna play some generic music for you. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Do not tell me why I have this music on my phone. Do not ask me. You guys are gonna sit and watch this stream. Oh yeah. Well, we also had that garbage truck that didn't. The garbage men have been on strike. Are they open? I'm gonna have to keep it quiet here. Hold on. I got people staring at me. I'm just a man like you. Where's that music, huh? There we go. Intermission, guys. Intermission. I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna leave my stuff out here. I'm gonna go get a coffee. What did I miss? Yeah. I just happen to have that music. The least insane Americans are black males. The least insane Americans are black males. I don't think you can break things down like that. I don't know what kind of insane you're talking about necessarily. But if you're talking about walking around the street shaking and screaming at stuff, then that's probably more likely to be a black male. Nothing to do with their race or anything. That's just statistically. Remember, catch flights, not feelings. Hey, that's a good one. I like that. You're an apple cider vinegar. Oh, come on, man. None of that. You get one warning. We don't even say sound alikes. All right. And I'm surprised to hear that from you. Not my kind of humor. Not my kind of humor. I got a copy and a Danish. FYI. And welcome everybody. Sorry I was MIA for a second. I needed some goddamn caffeine. So yeah, this is a little part of town called Chestnut Hill. This place is called Whiskey by Night. Whiskey by Night. They actually sell whiskey in the middle of the night. Come on, man. I just said that. I just said we're not doing sound-alike jokes. It's not my kind of humor. I usually kick people up for that, but you guys have been chill so far. Just none of that, okay? Boom. But we're having such a nice morning. We're just gonna let it roll off like the light rain that we had this morning. Yeah, caffeine's definitely a hell of a drug. I am an addict. I think I may have found my caffeine replacement though. I mess around with different little supplements I can get my hands on whenever they're on sale. And I found this thing called Mindset from a company called Caged. Excuse me, something in my throat. Caged with a K. And it is a heavy dose of alpha GPC and a bunch of other nootropics in it. And it has no caffeine, and it keeps me totally wired and focused. Like I can't take it before bed. I can drink like 2 energy drinks and then pass out immediately, but I can't take that stuff before bed. I recommend it. Caged Mindset, not a sponsor. Hell, if they sponsor me, I'd be all over it. Maybe I'll hit them up later on. Hiking in the woods, I can focus. Go to Caged Mindset. Yeah. I was talking about being a normal person that can talk like a sane being and not menstruate gay insanity at anything. Well, you seem a little activated about that subject. I mean, you must know that is. I mean, it's just an absurd statement on its face. Like, there is no statistic that says any particular race is like that more than the other. Here's how I take that, the boy. Let me tell you how I interpret that comment. It's very simple. I have a very simple translation, okay? I hate Donald Trump. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. I hate Donald Trump. That's how I interpret those kind of statements. Am I close? Am I a little bit accurate there? pretty much all boils down to that at the end of the day, no matter what language is used. I'm not even a big Trump supporter, believe me. I'm not. But that's what it's all about. You can see it clear as day everywhere. People are saying a bunch of shit, and all they're really saying is, Trump bad, Trump bad. I'm going to assume that I was correct. And even if you say that it's not, it actually is. You're just not aware of it. I know Donald. He's Elvis and Lucifer, apparently. Yeah. That could be an accurate way. That could be an accurate way of describing him. But yeah, you guys, we're just hanging out in Philly, Chestnut Hill. We just got here. Welcome, new people. We usually walk in the woods, but we just got out of the woods. Hanging out at a little coffee shop. I had to get something in me. I guess I can flip the camera so that people don't think I'm filming them. That's cool. But it's a nice Saturday. Everybody happy Saturday. I still have to do a bunch of work today, but it's technically Saturday for some people. The woods was full of Bigfoots. That's right. The biggest of feats. Turn into a tri-American. According to Donald Cramps, Black Americans built America. Yeah, sure. I mean, people say a lot of things. I mean, they did. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that. That's a historical fact. I mean, it's not really. It depends on what you mean by built, you know. It's not really a subject that I like to get into, but I mean, there is, if you're talking about foundationally, economically, like, yes, yeah, I mean, our country was built on the backs of slavery, on the backs of slaves, but if you're talking about physically built, a lot different set of immigrants that actually physically constructed the country. If you think about slavery was primarily an agricultural industry. You know, there weren't slaves putting buildings up. You know, it wasn't. You know, by the time slavery was abolished, you know, we didn't even have major industry yet in cities. It was not pre-industrial revolution, but kind of coincided with the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. So, I mean, yes, foundationally and economically, 100%. You know, our country is soaked in blood, but as far as who actually built the country, I mean, that was a mixed bag of everybody at that point. It's just one of those phrases that's just said out loud that people don't really consider. It's like, oh, yeah, slaves built this country. Yes. The agricultural economic beginnings of this country were built on the backs of slaves. Not the industry, not the buildings, not the streets. That was all other immigration-related, you know, labor, you know? As well as, you know, my ancestors and your ancestors and whatever, you know. So, not really a groundbreaking, mind-blowing point. It's just something to think about. I don't care what Donald Trump says about it. It doesn't change what's true. Politicians say a lot of things to get the vote, you know. The richest, most privileged black politicians talk all day and night about their own oppression, you know, because it sells well. Yeah, exactly. Steak and cheese. Italians and Polish people built in New York and Boston. No one's ever in the streets going, Italians built this country. You know? Just a little bit of a culture shift there. Somebody just dropped something off of their truck. All right. Welcome, guys. You know what? I'm coming to the end of my line here. We do a morning walk in the woods and an evening walk in the woods every day, rain or shine. I'm going to go ahead and get off. It's been a pleasure hanging out with all you people. If you're just getting here, I'm sorry. I'd love to chat with you later. I'll be on later tonight around 6 or 7 to walk in another part of the Philadelphia woods. That's about it. If you haven't liked yet, please do. It helps me out. And if you want to see the night walk, so yeah, and steak and cheese. Thanks for coming by. Thanks everybody. The boy, I'd like to discover or continue this conversation later. He is curious that Trump claims everyone belongs to America except for the natives of the land. Yeah, you're the boy. I mean, you're really. I hate to say it, man, but you're really proving my point. I think I hit the hammer on the. I think I hit the nail on the head. I think basically every opinion that you feel strongly about basically just ties back to Trump bad, which is not a good place to be. But I will take my superpower and exit the stream before you can reply, because I have that option. And we can talk about it later. Love you guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me. All right, see you. Go garage sailing.